Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, going to be a match between Shuttle and Scan here on Circuit Breakers. Bottom right, left, we've got Scan, and at the top right, we have Shuttle. So a TVP here for you today. Should be an excellent one. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hit that like button if you're excited to see how Scan handles Shuttle. Shuttle is definitely the more decorated player here, and he should give Scan a very hard time, but Scan is up and coming, and he needs to test himself against the established players to prove that he belongs. I know he qualified for ASL, which is basically proving that he belongs, but let's see how he does against Shuttle here. Alright, so Circuit Breakers should be very, very fun. It's a fairly, I don't know, Terran-favored map. You got a lot of ramps where you can shoot down on Protoss expansions and kill them. Very hard to prevent that. But also wide open areas for surrounds and some high ground for carriers. So could see carriers today, could not. Definitely a possibility. We did have a pretty darn amazing PvT last Saturday. If you missed that one, it was Boneth versus Heidel. So it was a PvT featuring probably the best foreigner player in the world right now versus, you know, a fairly good Korean Terran player. And a lot of fun, a lot of carrier play if that's what you're into. If you clicked on this and you're like, boy, I hope this is carriers, and then it doesn't turn out to be carriers, instead of being disappointed, go watch that one. Go watch the Boneth game. I believe I gave it an epic tag. It was really good. It was definitely exciting in a lot of its own ways there. A lot of stuff died, which I guess you can say for any macro game in StarCraft, yeah? Yeah, no, I think that's very, very reasonable. What's going on? There's potential war brewing in the world. I don't know a lot of the details about it, just that Russia is nervous about a neighbor of theirs joining an organization that was developed distinctly to stop Russia from doing anything. And, like, I understand it. I kind of see both sides of it, if we're being honest. I do try to do that. Like, I try to look at every issue, whether it's political or not, and just kind of try to understand it from both angles. I wish more people would do that, to be honest. I think we'd have less anger and less conflict in the world if that was going on. But, hey, we're all just doing our best out here. We're all humans. So, obviously, going to go for the factory before the expand here. It's a giant 4-player map. You can kind of get away with going for an expand, but do you want to try to risk it against Shuttle if you're Scan? No, probably not. And Shuttle's not interested in risking it either. Going immediately for the Singularity Charge upgrade. So yeah, gonna have either some Vultures out with Spider Mines or maybe a tank out with Siege Mode by the time these ranged Dragoons show up. And SCV's scouting around, Dragoon moving out. Traditionally, again, it is 6 hits for a Dragoon to kill an SCV, which is a ton. It makes you, like, these are weapons of war, man. It takes 6 shots to kill a worker. I'm sure the worker's wearing a suit of armor, but like, why is it fewer shots to kill a Marine? Lore-wise, right? I understand the differences in damage type and unit type and stuff, and sure. But it's always hilarious to me that, like, a Marine is less tanky than an SCV is. Like, sure, maybe put the suit of armor on the Marine then, huh? Can you imagine if Marines took 6 hits for a Dragoon to kill? Marine pushes would be all over the place in this matchup. They're pretty much all over the place as it stands. Did you just kill? No, okay, just taking shots. Thought he maybe killed a pro. I was going to be very proud of him. But yeah. So if you only watch my channel for StarCraft, which I don't think there's anyone like that, although maybe there is, you might not be aware that these little Marine medic style pushes are fairly popular in TVP, where you try to get in there and kill the Protoss before they get Storm out or before they get Reavers out. And they're really strong. So you got to watch out for that. If you're a Protoss. Like, if you're watching my channel, like, I'm going to go play Protoss on the ladder, and I'm just gonna, you know, expand, not really make much of anything, but a couple Dragoons, and should be fine. And then, like, 20 Marines show up and you die? Ah, yes, of course. Marines are pretty amazing until splash damage is available for Le Protoss. But what are we doing here? Spider Mine's cool. I'm down. Building the command center inside the main base scan. A little bit worried here. A little bit worried about the potential of Shuttle. And man, look, if you put me in a match against Shuttle and I was Terran, I'd do the gosh darn same thing. I'd be like, nope. Command center in the main. We're going to set units at the top of the ramp so I have the best possible advantageous position if these Dragoons start moving out to kill me. But look at this. They're just hanging out. They got the range upgrade. They're not pressuring anything because I guess there's nothing to pressure, right? There's nothing low ground to hit. I mean, now there is, but they don't know that. They don't have any vision over in this location. Interesting. Maybe Shuttle's not taking scan as seriously. He's like, this isn't Last. This isn't Flash. I've played against legends at Terran before. You, my boy, are not a legend. Not yet, maybe. Maybe not yet. Observatory on the way from the Protoss to deal with said aforementioned spider mines, which are, there you go. They're getting set now at the bridge. Good location for it. And then Siege Mode's coming up here next. So overall, a fairly peaceful PvT. I think the only thing that has died was the Scouting SCV. And otherwise, we've just been chilling, hanging out, having a great time, macroing up, making SCVs, making making SCVs and probes. Spider Mine exists for all of 2 seconds before it gets taken out, and there you go. Shuttle recognizes in order to beat a Terran player, you got to out-expand them and keep that tank count low. 2-part process. And if you're Terran, get 3 bases up, make 1 million siege tanks, try to prevent the Protoss from keeping your tank count low, then wander out across the map and maybe set up here. That's a good place to set up. Setting up here is pretty good too. Siege your tanks up, and there's up the Protoss to remove you from that location, which can be all sorts of very difficult. Yeah, Spider Mines laid in locations where maybe the Protoss is going to try to expand later. I like that play quite a bit. Observer sneaking in to see what's what. Nothing can shoot up. I guess there are a handful of Marines here, so shooting up is definitely what is happening. Terran music. It's the Terran music. Ah, so good. Just had to let that Terran music breathe for a minute. I'm sure you are all enjoying it. It's so good. As we moused over the Stargate. We saw the command center coming into third for scan. Maybe, once again, it is scary to do this as a Protoss. Move out with a handful of Dragoons, but if you can do it and kill a couple siege tanks, even if you lose all your Dragoons, I recommend it. I do. It is a lot harder for the Terran to beat you if their tank count keeps getting smooshed down over and over and over here. But I assume we're going to get some Arbiters out. Oh, no! Ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Shuttle says, you know what's really good against Terran is carriers. We're going to get a Fleet Beacon, second Stargate here at 9 minutes. Doesn't even have a third assimilator yet. Shuttle, you madman. I mean, maybe going to try to expand 12 o'clock here. That seems like a good idea. Just, again, for the third gas geyser, if you're trying to go carriers, 3 gas is extremely useful. And let the Goliath production begin. I think he scanned... Oh, hang on. We can do that. Oh, he scanned here. You think he caught... Oh, he has to. He's making Goliaths way too heavily right now. I mean, he's still making siege tanks and stuff and vultures. He's got a good number of Goliaths, although this number of Goliaths could just be if you're preparing for Arbiters, too. Citadel of a Dune coming in. Speed lots are a billion times better than slow lots. If you're going to make any number of Zealots, yeah, there's your carrier capacity, there's your carrier production. And I'm waiting for Scan to recognize that that is what he's up against here today. I'm not sure. Not positive he's going to. Yeah, this is always a problem for Terrans, man. If you don't sniff this out when it happens, you can start off carriers if you're a Protoss. You can wait until, you can do it at any point from starting until the 40-minute mark on this map, man. There's a billion places to expand to. Just flipping that switch and going into carrier production can happen whenever you gosh darn want to, pretty much. It's up to Terran to figure out that it's happening. Oh, he scans to see spider mines and... or what? I guess he was looking for an observer. Derp. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Got +1 attack for the mech. The gateway units are sitting at no upgrades because I assume we're working on ground weapons. We'll get there eventually. But also working on the air weapons too. But he just... So I'm curious. I'm going to watch him for a minute. I'm going to just keep his vision on tiny bit here. Just fired up a couple more Goliaths, but he's still making vultures. Again, this could just be him recognizing... Oh, there we go. He sees the carriers now. All right, man. The carriers are kind of alone, completely unsupported here, but they're trying to whittle down as many of the tanks as they can, which, I mean, that's one way to keep the tank count low, is to try to use carriers to do it, but unsupported in the middle of the map like this, Goliaths can chase you down. He's going for... No, he's going Wraith with Cloaking Field. Dude, people in... You guys that are watching are so happy right now. Every time I cast a PvT where there's carriers and the Terran doesn't make Wraiths, the Terrans go nuts. They get very upset. Ooh, siege tank count a little bit too high for this handful of Dragoons to handle. See, that's why you keep the tank count low if you can. I like what Shuttle's doing here. Or Scan's doing here. I guess I also like what Shuttle's doing here, but that is to be expected. I mean, we're getting Cloaking Field for Wraiths, but... Oh, no. We're definitely... Oh, my gosh. We're definitely... There you go. Additional starports are up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see the attempt. We're going to see the attempt to snipe the Observer and Cloaked Wraith snipe these carriers. Are you excited? I'm excited for this. Dude, all right, let's go. 12 o'clock base is up from Shuttle, but look at the 6 o'clock base that Scan's rolling with right now. This is insane. Dude, Scan, he got up 4 bases at the same time the Protoss did. That's not supposed to happen. But this is where the Protoss is kind of supposed to expand all over the top left corner, is now-ish. And at the very least, these Vultures make sure that it's hard for Shuttle to do it. Got to applaud that, but oh my gosh, the Wraith Ball. The Cloaked Wraith Ball. How many Observers are there? There's 1 here, and there's 1 here. So there's at least 2. Oh, there's another one. There's 3. See, and when you... That's the thing. Protoss can recognize its Wraiths and just make, 10 Observers. Good luck sniping all of them before all your Wraiths die because they're under attack the whole time, right? Ideally, you go a snipe, or a snipe, snipe. Once you have to go snipe, yeah, that gets extremely difficult all the time and gets harder and harder every time. Man, is he pulling this whole... Dude, is Scan gonna win this game? Look at him. I'm just casually murdering a cannon with all of my Vultures. Got +2 attack here. Don't mind us. Okay, maybe 4 cannons is a lot harder to deal with, actually. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. But, I'm going to kill as many probes as I can. Nice target firing there. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait! I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever else happens in this game, I want to see these Wraiths make the attempt. because it's so rare to see this attempted. We see Wraith Balls in TVT all the time, but against Protoss it is not a very common sight. And it is not mass carrier either, right? There's a lot of Dragoons out, and there's a bunch of Zealots too, and this is definitely a hybrid comp out of Shuttle. So that's the other problem, is that you come in here with the Wraiths and you try to kill the carriers, but there's also a ton of Dragoons firing at you, not just the carriers firing at you. So the carriers are heading south, but oh my gosh, the Goliath missile turret count is insane here. Look at this! Look at this! Oh, we're bringing all the Zealots with, though. Okay, that's some exciting stuff. Is there enough to hold? Not exactly getting hits off on the carriers exactly, but +2 attack on the interceptors. Okay, that's good. Zealots here to finish the job. But there's a lot of vultures too, and Scan holds the attack. Dude, Scan, you absolute boss. Okay, I clicked this fully intending this to be a Shuttle victory today, and it very well might be. It's not over by any stretch. But Scan's doing everything right. He's on equal number of bases. You know the meme of the two dudes pointing at the thing behind him? There's the play! The Cloaked Razor looking for the obs. They get 1, they get 2, they get 3, but they're still taking hits. Wait, no, they did it. They got rid of all the detection. There's only 4 Wraiths remaining, but they're doing the work. They're doing what you always wanted them to do, Terran commenters. Ah, and then another obs came in. Okay, well, I mean, killed 2? Maybe killed 2? We're still making Wraiths, ladies and gents. It's just hard. It's really hard to kill all the detection. Coming back around. Siege tanks holding the ground. Is there enough anti-air is the question. The answer seems to be maybe. More Goliaths are joining the party here. Getting body shots off against a very wounded carrier would be extremely lucrative. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Is he hiding up here? Oh, there we go. Carrier, extremely injured carrier. Just kidding. Different extremely injured carrier dies. And then pulling back, holding on, checking to make sure these bases aren't being taken. Dude, Shuttle. He did end up taking the 3 o'clock, which is helping him. He's trying to be more cost efficient here, but also the carriers kind of make it so you don't have to be incredibly cost efficient, you know? Against Terran normally, yes, but carriers can make it work for you on the economic side to where you don't have to have 8 bases to the Terran's 4 to beat them. All right. Sniping down individual siege tanks, individual Goliaths. Missile turret down, missile turret down. But scanning the high ground so you can see these. They're trying to hide up here in the dark. And there you go. Now they're doing a fantastic job of it. And forced to scan again to see them. See, it's a good lesson on how that works, y'all, right? Oh, vultures spider biting the crap out of this location. What the heck? I mean, they're like, bye! You found my spider minefield. Oh, there's a replacement cannon here. You can kill that, but there's Zealots coming to defend. And once again, just another... Oh, look at him trying to take down another cannon. How fun. That will make future attacks easier to pull off, right? And these vultures are cruising down to the bottom right, which has been taken by Shuttle, too. So all of a sudden... I don't know. I think all the probes died at this 12 o'clock base, which seems absolutely problematic. It's only 46 probes to a full 64 SCVs. And coming into the 6 o'clock base again. Shuttle knows how important this is to scan to keep it, especially for the gas income. But that said, man, the turret count, the Goliath count is dwindling quite immensely. The Wraith Ball is back, baby. They're going to try the thing. Yep, they're trying the thing. They're recloaked. 3 observers are coming along with them, though. Oh, this is not working. Run! There's too many obs. Too many obs, and that is the problem with this Wraith strategy, dude. This is such a good PvT. Okay, obs down, obs down, obs down. And, okay, all right, once again, okay, 6 actually survived this time. That seems promising. Dude, focus the carrier that's super injured. Oh, no! Wait, what? Did another observer come in? I don't know, dude. Kill the one. Obs down. Get the other one! Obs down, get the other one! Ah, he got it! He got it! Dude, it's working! It's working! He just destroyed all of the carriers. Wait. No, it's got 19 HP. Go kill it. Oh, he thought he killed it, but he didn't. And suddenly he's forced Shuttle back into a ground toss position. Okay, okay. Okay, so the good news for Shuttle is, yeah, he lost all his carriers, but he's got a bunch more bases mining than Scan does. Scan is trying to set up. Man, he will fight with vultures way more than a lot of other Terrans will, against things that are not good for them to fight against. Oh my gosh. Dude, is Scan gonna win this? He's up 170 to 120 supply. Is this that's the super injured carrier too? Where's the Wraith Ball? Wraith Ball, we need you to kill this 1 HP carrier. Oh, sniped! Got out the sniper gun. Took care of it. Is that what it's called? Why am I having a huge brain fart right now? Is this called a sniper? Whoa, time. Dude. Dude, this 3 o'clock base is gonna go down. The bottom right base is gonna go down. Shuttle's gonna be on even footing here against Scan and down 195 to 179 supply. Dude, Scan. I don't even. What is happening here? Okay. Coming down to dislodge the Terran position before the Nexus dies, which might be able to, I mean, we're leaving 1 tank to finish it off. This guy's going to maybe join the party if they can. Carrier count is 2. Imagine if this carrier count was like 10. It'd be so different. Okay, maybe the siege tank count isn't high enough to clear this out, though, from Scan all of a sudden. He's trying to do the thing. The Goliaths aren't even target firing the carrier body directly here. They're trying to get rid of... Gosh, the Wraiths are back in. Scan says something in rectangle language. Another snipe. Another snipe. The carriers die. It's 153 to 128. That went okay for Scan. More chatting here from Scan. He's building top left. He's building 9 o'clock. He's firing away kind of at the bottom right nexus here. There's not a lot of mining there. He did end up... Wait. He's working on killing this 3 o'clock position. Dude, Scan, you madman. Does this deserve an epic tag? Just for the cloaked Wraith usage against the carriers alone? I kind of feel like it absolutely 100% might. It might require it. Why do you keep sending observers down here, Shuttle? What is happening? Oh, it's patrolling. Oh, I kept thinking it was different shuttles. He wanders down in here and they die to missile turrets and then he sends another one. It's a patrolling observer. Okay. Well, we got rid of the siege tank that was maybe threatening this bottom right. That's a nice little victory for Shuttle. 179 to 149 supply. These guys do full damage to shields. They can knock the shields off this Nexus pretty quickly, as you can see here. There's so much purple. There is so much purple. Hanging on to this bottom right base. He's expanding to the bottom right as well. The 6 o'clock is alive. The bottom right is coming up. Has Scan done it? Has he taken down the old guard of Shuttle in a TVP of all matchups? I don't know, man. Shuttle's just really good at PvT. And he tried to go for his carriers, and Scan, it totally worked. And we'll never hear the end of it in the comments of every PvT with carriers for the rest of all time. Incredible stuff here. Observer check-in. Oh, there's a base there, too. Wait, what are you pulling back for? I guess maybe because the army's heading this way. Ah, he scanned it. He scanned it heading up to the left. Good scan. Really nice scan, actually. Alright, so the carriers are going to try to engage here again. There's enough to handle the ground army for sure. And they have to retreat out of there. But the carriers are heading up top left to be problematic. I don't know if we have our Wraith Ball replaced or not, but these carriers are causing issues, and it'd be nice to have them around. Yeah, they're going to focus down the command center at that top right. Wonderful, wonderful. But I think Scan just has... Oh, the Wraiths are here. Why are they here? Oh, they're going to finish off the Nexus that the Vultures did damage to the shields to. Oh my gosh, this game. Are you serious right now? Rum, tanks connecting. Rum. Tank firing. PTSD for every Protoss and Terran and Zerg in the world. The sound of a siege tank sieging up is something that everybody fears hearing, as long as it's not theirs. 197 to 133 supply. I mean, this is just magnifique. Très magnifique. Scan is dominating right now. Dude, Shuttle's top 12 o'clock is under fire. I think this is over. Oh my gosh, the Wraiths. Doing Wraithy things again. And GG Scan comes out on top in 26 minutes. Dude, that's getting epic tagged. I don't care. I don't care if you disagree. What an absolutely disgusting, incredible display of what you can do with Terran in a TVP against carriers. He didn't hesitate, man. He saw the carriers were coming and he was like, bam, bam, bam. 3 starports. Bam, get a 4th starport. Heck yeah, start getting cloak immediately. We know what to do here. And he did. He executed well. He lost a lot of Wraiths because there were a lot of observers to kill. But, you know, he never gave up. He kept making Wraiths, which is awesome. He used Wraiths to finish off the bottom right-hand base. That's how stupid this game is. He used Wraiths to kill an expansion today. What were his upgrades at the end there? 3, 2, and these are zeros because that's how it shows, but... Wow. Wow. These poor carriers are like, we don't have any detection. These Wraiths will kill us instantly. Why is this one not being selected when I right-click? Oh, it is. Okay, great. Cool. All right. Well, that was great. I am over the moon about how good that one was. 213,000 points for Shuttle, 226,000 for Scan. Overall, units killed is exactly, well, almost even. 338 to 328, which is not good if you're a Protoss against the Terrans. Because look at this resources here. Shuttle, okay, did outspend by about 2,000 resources today. Did have the benefit of those other bases for a while, but not enough. In 26 minutes, only outspend by 2,000 is just not going to work out in the end. Against Scan. Against Scan. What a boss. All right, well... Dang, more Scan on the channel, I think. But that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.